Hi, and welcome back to my Ed 284 Foundations of Inclusion Teaching video blog. Today I'm going to be talking about disproportionality in special education. The first thing I want to talk about is what is disproportionality? Well, disproportionality is seen as an over or underrepresentation of a group of people in a certain setting. And in our case specifically, we're looking at disproportionality within the special education setting. So what exactly does disproportionality in a special education setting mean? Well, let's look at a Hawaii example. We might see students with Samoan ancestry who are overrepresented in special education classes, and this may be because of various things like language barriers or cultural differences. And this leads us to today's essential question. How can teachers' awareness about disproportionality lead to more positive outcomes for all students? So, how do we attack this disproportionality that we're seeing in special education? The first and most important step, as in fixing any problem, is to recognize that there is a problem. And teacher awareness counts as recognition of the disproportionality problem in special education. Well, what happens after this recognition? Well, obviously, we're going to see an increase in awareness, not just by teachers, but also by students and parents and administrators, pretty much anybody who is involved in special education. So we're also going to see, with an increase in awareness, an increase in becoming informed. So after people find out about disproportionality, they're going to go look it up. They're going to look for tools they can use to attack the problem and just become overall more knowledgeable about the situation. We probably will see also a decrease in the number of misidentified students. So the number of students who are pegged as needing special education is going to decrease because we're going to be more informed about disproportionality and better equipped to make those identifications as to which students actually need special education. And for those students who are still categorized as needing special education, with the more accurate, indication of what students need to be where, teachers are probably better equipped to, serve students in both special education and general education, which means that, kids will get more individualized attention. I think it's important to remember, however, that no system of identification or system at all, for that matter, is perfect, and that students will slip through the crack. What's more important is that when something like this happens, that we have a contingency plan, whether it be to transition students from special ed back into a more general education setting or vice versa. 감사합니다. 안녕히 가세요.